Hey, I'm Mike. I built and sold a company called Munchpack. It was a snack subscription box company. We sold snacks and sodas and stuff from around the world. If you were around on YouTube between 2013 2022, there's a good chance you might have come across it. After selling Munchpack, I kind of hit reset. So I sold my truck, packed a couple suitcases, and moved out here to Thailand. So these days I'm based in Bangkok, just kind of working on a few businesses and just kind of figuring out what's next. So this is my weekly check-in, basically sharing what I'm working on, kind of what's going well, what's not, and what I'm learning along the way. So this week was more about just kind of steady progress. Not really any big major wins or anything, but just kind of getting things done and keeping the momentum. This week I spent some time on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, kind of finding new leads for some of our best performing email campaigns. So I also was kind of brainstorming about 50 ideas for this channel, mostly about like marketing, business, and some kind of Munchpack stories from back in the day. Made it's like 5 solid outlines for upcoming YouTube videos. Kind of keeping the outlines pretty loose, just kind of talking points so I can kind of freestyle, keep it natural a little bit. A few days ago, I came down to the beach just to kind of hang out for a few days and skate around a little bit and do a little bit of reading and some drinking. What challenges or friction points came up? What didn't go as planned? So our snack import company, we had a fairly large customer kind of get cold feet at the last minute just because of the current situation with the port and the tariffs and everything. So we put a lot of effort into coordinating that order with our suppliers and everything. So it stings a little bit, but we get it. The customer is kind of nervous about the uncertainty. So even though it's a new customer, we're staying pretty flexible with them. The goal is to build a long-term relationship. So here's kind of what we're doing is offering creative payment terms and taking a bit more of the risk and suggesting products that we already have in stock. So they don't have to, wait for the next shipment to come in from Japan. And really, I mean, we want to make the process, as easy as possible, stress-free as possible. Just kind of always playing the long game here. What's something I'm building, testing, or experimenting with? So I'm running some A/B tests on some email subject lines, questions versus statements. Normally, questions are going to perform a little better, but there's a few emails where I think that the statements, might hit a little harder. So just kind of letting the data tell the story on that one. I also created an ebook and audiobook with the help of Claude and 11 Labs and published it on the Kindle store and the Audible. So it took me like a few hours to put that together, just kind of messing around. So anyways, I'm not expecting too much out of it, but I'll report back in a month and see how that's going. I've also just been editing my own kind of YouTube videos for now and just kind of researching also like the best tools to turn long form content into short form clips. So like really brushing up on my Final Cut Pro, and it's been a while since I used that, so just kind of playing around with that a little more. Honestly, I'm enjoying making the long form content more right now just because it feels a little more natural. I can just kind of talk, and short form reels kind of needs to be like super punchy. So eventually I'll start making content specifically for IG and TikTok, but for now I'm just kind of experimenting and getting more comfortable on camera and everything. Overall, feeling pretty steady. Not a week of big wins or anything, but showing up and doing the work. There are always moments where juggling multiple projects can kind of feel like a lot, but I'm really learning how to pace myself. The YouTube content is, kind of giving me a little more clarity. It's a little more helpful. It kind of gives me a way to reflect and stay accountable on everything, not just like while I'm sitting here and recording, but like while I'm actually putting my talking points together, before I even start filming. My main focus this week is really reviewing the Totally Awesome Emails campaigns, A/B tests, set up some more campaigns for MA Imports, the importing business, and just kind of adjusting campaigns and based on what's performing and what's not performing. Social Strudel is my main project right now. It's a gamified ambassador platform that we've been building for over 2 years now. Launch is finally getting close. It's about 1 to 2 months away. So I'll break down that project a little more as it gets closer to launch, in the upcoming videos. Next week, I'll review the phase 1 of the marketing strategy for Social Strudel, and then also put the finishing touches on those first batch of campaigns, targeting both the creators and brands. That's it for this one. Thanks for following along. I'll share how everything goes next week.